Today I'm gonna teach you all you need to know about OSA, so you can become the best OSA player in the neighborhood. We are talking about Anja Katarina Jankovic, also known as OSA. She was born in Split, Croatia on April 29, 1994, and is currently 27 years old. First of all, your loadout. OSA has two primary weapons to choose from. The 5.56xi is a powerful assault rifle for medium to long range. The 5.56 also has the advantage of being able to choose between a lot of different sights, from hollow to ACOG and everything in between. If you prefer something that allows you to get a little more up close and personal, good news, the PWD-9 is just that. The PW is a close to medium range submachine gun with great spraying power, due to the fact that this baby has a 50 bullet drum magazine. When you're playing OSA, your one and only option when it comes to secondaries is the PMM, which is a hard-hitting pistol with decent fire rate but only 8 rounds at your disposal. What OSA may be lacking in the secondary gun department, she definitely makes up for it in her secondary gadgets, being able to choose between impact TMPs, smoke grenades, or claymores. OSA's loadout is very versatile, in the sense that unlike other operators, any loadout you choose with OSA will be as viable as the other options. I personally prefer the PW, aka her submachine gun, and on it I like to equip the 1.5 sight, a vertical grip, flash hider cause the extra damage from extended barrel doesn't actually make a difference in how many shots are needed to kill someone, and no laser pointer. On the PMM, or her pistol as the peasants would say, I just run flash hider and no laser pointer, that's all. On the secondary gadgets I prefer claymores, but it's important to be versatile with this. So if my team needs to open a wall, I'll bring EMPs, and if we need to plant in cover, I'll bring smokes. OSA's gadget is the two-way mirror, or better known as OSA Shield, which is a deployable transparent bulletproof glass cover. OSA shields can be attached on windows or door frames, and can also be deployed on the floor if there's sufficient space. Defenders can melee the OSA shield, which will shatter the OSA shield, removing the transparency aspect of it. The only way defenders can completely break an OSA shield is by using an explosive device like an impact grenade or nitro cell. They can also shoot the red canister in the back of the shield. The shield has to be fully deployed for both of these to work. So, why are OSA shields actually good? Well, OSA shields have the ability to provide cover in places where otherwise there wouldn't be any, and the transparency of the cover allows you to have the advantage, since when an attacker is behind an OSA shield, they have total control on when to pick. And the attackers can pre-aim and pre-fire the defender when they least expect it. But that's not the only use for OSA shields. For example, if you have claymores, you can do what I call a makeshift frost mat. A makeshift frost mat can be made by putting an OSA shield in a doorway and right next to it placing a claymore. This makes it so unless they have some sort of explosive, defenders can't bolt the OSA shield without stepping on the claymore. You can also use it as a more traditional shield operator by equipping the shield and gathering intel so your teammates can do the dirty work. Just note that when you walk around crouched, though you're mostly covered in the front, your feet are still vulnerable. And those are just some of the many ways you can use OSA shields. But when and where should you use your OSA shield? Well, it's trickier than it might initially seem. If you put your shield in front of the wrong people, the likeliness of this happening to you is very high. There's not really an 100% way of dealing with this, because there isn't a sure way of avoiding this, You should always be ready to shoot back the second this happens. But where Osa really shines is in planting the bomb and playing the post plant. As a defender, it's a really tough situation when you have an Osa watching you menacingly while trying to defuse the bomb. Because of this, if you're playing Osa, most of the time, the smartest play is going for that plant. Osa's role in the team is that of a support. She excels at facilitating side executes, holding angles, and getting the bomb planted. Osa can especially benefit from good team coordination and help achieve almost any plan you can think of. Osa gets the most value from staying alive long enough to plant and play the post plant, so she shouldn't be taking the first gunfights and should instead be in the back lines droning her teammates in, holding the flank, or helping the team get the wall open with her impact EMPs. In conclusion, Osa is an A-tier character. She is a great support character and can help with almost any plan the team has. She can do this by either holding flanks, planting, gathering intel with her shield, or helping get the wall open with her EMPs. Osa especially benefits by having a plan and good team coordination. Well, that's all I can teach you for now. So, go on, be happy, and support the shit out of your team. Well, I hope you learned something. That's the end of the video. If you made it this far, might as well click that like button, maybe subscribe. It would help out a ton if you could write in the comments anything I could get better at, or maybe just what operator would you like me to cover next. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, mate.